Welcome back to Politically Animated. Oh, you thought Piers Morgan was about to host a deep dive discussion on Trump's peace talks with Russia? Nah, this turned into a political version of an exorcism. Enter Lindy Li, former DNC money machine, Kamala enthusiast, and now MAGA convert? The moment she opened her mouth, you could literally hear the DNC melting down in real time. Eric Bolling was like, huh, interesting, while Julie Roginsky and Dean Obeidallah started foaming at the mouth like someone just insulted their avocado toast. Dean Obeidallah is over here acting like Lindy just betrayed the family in The Godfather. Julie Roginsky looks like she just saw her whole donor network collapse in front of her eyes. And Piers is sitting there realizing he has completely lost control of his own show. Again. Meanwhile, Lindy is trying to explain herself. Look, I just think Trump's policies make sense. Democrats instantly malfunction. Julie starts yelling about democracy. Dean starts name-dropping MSNBC.
So allow me. Let me ask you. So there are all these tech bros, as I mentioned, Jeff Bezos, even Elon Musk came over, Mark Zuckerberg and the others that came. And then this HB1 visa issue came up, and all of a sudden the tech bros departed from their support of conservative, support of MAGA, and certainly support of Trump's original stakeout on it. And so my point is, well, be careful, because they're saying, they're spending a lot of money at Trump's inauguration, and Melania's got a $40 million epic deal with Amazon. That's great, but just be careful, because you flip this way, I can see you flipping back the other way.
Eric, can I just say, I agree with Eric.
You're stuck with me.
You're
stuck with me. I'm a conservative now. I've crossed on my river Rubicon.
Don't trust them. Eric's right. Don't trust them, Eric. Eric is absolutely right. I don't know Eric before. Don't trust the tech bros. Elon Musk is an Obama supporter, comes around to Trump, and now all of a sudden he's your buddy. I would Google Rasputin. I think that's how it ends up for Elon Musk, because the noblemen around the king, Donald Trump, for decades, don't like this guy showing up out of nowhere. So I think Eric's right to be a little questioning of them. That's all I'm going to say about nothing about Lindy. She's very nice. I'm just saying question some of the other ones. They have an agenda, which is about tax cuts for the wealthy. That's what they're about.
Dean, I want to just express my love for you. I've always had a soft spot for you, and although we may not be politically aligned, I've read your stuff. You are very sassy, and your attacks on Fetterman, I mean, I may not agree with it, but I respect it. You are fearless in that regard.
Thank you. And back to you, Eric. Today. Piers, this is a big day for me. I've never been called sassy in my life. So this is very big. I'm going to say
that's what you are.
Suspicious of people who would have been with Kamala Harris had she won the election, but suddenly, as soon as somebody else comes into power, they suddenly flip and decide they're going to support Donald Trump. So I do agree, Eric. Say what you will about you. You and I don't agree on anything, but you were misguided about MAGA from the very beginning, and you stuck by it. And I'm very suspicious. I am very suspicious of people who suddenly flit to power like moth to a flame, because I'm positive, Lindy, that if Kamala Harris had won, you would be here defending her to the hilt.
Julie, there are some things that I did not know before Election Day. Wait a minute. For example, we had no idea that they lied to us about the 3 to 4 battleground states that we were supposed to win. That's what they told us, to get us to go out there and ask for friends. Don't be skeptical. That's what they told us. That's what
But Lindy, Lindy, how strong is your actual conviction?
Piers, remember the first time I was here, I've been on here 3 times. The first time I was here, I was a solid Democrat. I was trying to reform things from within, right?
Yeah.
By that time, I was still very much within the family. In December, remember that interview, our segment went viral.
Yeah,
why? Because I laid out what happened to me. I've been called a cunt and a whore. I'm just going to say it right now. Cunt, whore, bitch, whatever, Chinese spy, for asking questions about what happened to the money that I raised, for asking why we double down on the woke.
No, but I'm not questioning. Just to be clear, I'm not questioning.
But here's the real kicker. Even MAGA isn't sure if they trust her yet. Like, do we welcome her to the cookout? Or is she an undercover DNC agent trying to sabotage Trump from the inside? Eric Bolling is side-eyeing like, we don't just let anybody in here, Lindy. Meanwhile, Trump supporters are in the comments like, where was this energy when you were cutting checks for Kamala, huh? This is the political version of when a friend betrays you. then comes back saying, I've changed, but you're still clutching your wallet. Look, at the end of the day, the Democrats are panicking. If one of their top fundraisers is now saying, you know what, maybe Trump was right, then how many more are thinking the same thing, but too scared to say it? So, what do you think? Year 1, is Lindy Li legit? 2, or is this the biggest, trust me, bro moment of 2025? Drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because this political circus ain't slowing down anytime soon.